Hi there, it's Ryan G. Wright with DoHardMoney.com, and today we are standing at our wall of fame here. You can see Eric made $42,000 on his property. These guys only came up with $2,000 to close their loan, $49,000. You guys are amazing. Nathan McAllister had to come up with 84 bucks to close that loan. That was purchase, rehab, everything. Can you believe it? $45,000. I mean, everybody's different, but this is kind of what we call our wall of fame. Let me bring you down here as well. This is kind of our wall of fame. And the reason why I'm standing here is the question of the day is how to calculate rehab costs. That's the question. How do you know what it's going to cost you to fix up a property that you're looking to purchase to make a profit on? So one of the things you can do is you can just get your contractor bids. And that's probably one of the better ways to do that is make sure you get your contractor bids. But there's also some simple ways where you just use price per square foot. So rather than just doing a square footage, like if you're going to do countertops or something like that, what they want to do is how much countertop space are you going to have? Well, I don't really know how much countertop space, and I don't want to measure the whole thing. So what you can do is some simple calculations where you can say, hey, based upon the square footage of the house, I can just calculate everything else based upon that. So we have some little cheat sheets that you can use that says, hey, if you're going to do carpet, it's going to be X dollars per square foot, and you just times it by the entire house. So if this house was 1,000 square feet, and we said carpet was going to be $3 a square foot, you could times that out, and that would say it'd be $3,000. Now, carpet's not that expensive, but it gives you an idea of how that actually works. So there's some different cheats that you can do, just timesing the total square footage by a dollar amount. Now, is that perfectly accurate? No, but it gives you an idea. Another thing that you can actually use is you can use a contractor's database. And so we use this, part of our Investor's Edge software links you over where you can get access to a database where you can get pricings in your specific area. And this can be helpful, especially as lumber and material costs can make changes, so you can get an idea for what other people are paying for and what general contractors are charging in that area based upon the zip code that you're wanting to do. And then based upon that, you can make some calculations. And so you can use a national database like we're talking about here that has local values. You can use a cost per square foot that's simplified, that's going to give you an idea. But the best way you're going to be using with is just getting a general contractor. Now, our recommendation on general contractors is make sure you get at least 2 general contractors, because you want to make sure that these values are actually accurate what they're going to be charging you. And when you get a bid, at first the general contractor is just going to give you a number. Hey, I'll do the whole house for $30,000, let's say. But that doesn't get you all the way there. Then you need to break down that bid item by item. You want to make sure it's line item by line item. So to paint the upstairs, paint the basement, paint the bathroom, to tile the kitchen, you want each thing broken down item by item. It serves 2 purposes. One, it makes it a lot easier for you to compare pricing. Because if one contractor says it's going to be $3,000 to put tile in a bathroom and the other contractor says it's $500, you know that there's a big problem here, and you're going to want to be getting some additional bids. And so breaking it down line item by line item is going to help you understand the actual pricing they're going to want to use. Now, one of the things we've done to make this really easy is we have a worksheet you can get, and you can take a look at these things that can help you with some of these pricing. There's also some trial and error that goes into this as you're making some practice to learn the best ways to come up with calculated rehab costs. So again, I think it makes sense to use all of these. Find out what's happening nationally. Use the database for that. Get 2 contractor bids. Make sure it's broken down line by line, and you can make some estimates and share based upon what those guys are doing, so that you can know what rehab is really going to cost. In the end, rehab can make or break a project, just like making sure you've got the right contractor. But I want to make sure you're up here on this wall of fame like everybody else. So check us out over at DoHardMoney.com. If you've liked this video, please like and subscribe. It's a big help to us, and have a very profitable day.